my collected Edgar Allan Poe tales would be appropriate because his writings are so dark and violent. And so I have the full collected works, and it's quite a large tome. I'm going to bring this to us, and I'm going to ask if one amongst us is comfortable with his or her vision. I don't want anyone stressed or anxious in the making of this visual demonstration. Is there any amongst us today who would like to have the Edgar Allan Poe text to participate? Excellent. Thank you. Bring in the text, and please, I'll just have you hold on to that a moment. And now what I'm going to ask, please, we're going to create a page number randomly for you to turn to. So I'm going to ask, if I may, first, may I ask you in a moment, I'll count to 3. When I reach the number 3, I'll ask you to hold up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers, whatever you want to hold up, okay? That will help us make the page number. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So our first is 3, and I'll have you keep that up for us. And then I'm going to ask in the back, in the far back, in a moment I'll count to 3. When I reach and speak the number 3, I'm going to ask you, please, to hold up however many fingers on your hand you want to hold up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have a 3 and a 4 right now. And over here in the back, I'm going to ask you, please, on the count of 3 to hold up however many fingers you want to on your hand. 1, 2, 3, a 2. So we have 3, 4, and 2. Now we can put that together in any combination. 3, 4, 2. What page would you like that to be? 342, 243, 234. What would you like out of 3, 4, and 2?
324.
324. I'm going to ask you, please, to turn to page 324 in your Edgar Allan Poe compendium. And I'm going to ask you now to silently, once you get to 324, I'm going to ask you, please, to silently read the top 2 lines to yourself, silently. And once you've read the top 2 lines, I want you just to say, I've read the top 2 lines.
I have read the top 2 lines.
Very good. We could have had any page number we wanted because of all the potential combinations in a very large compendium of all the Edgar Allan Poe works. And I'm not going to tell you a word. I'm going to tell you a concept. Because this is what we do when we perform a psychiatric evaluation and assessment. We get a feeling. We get a perception. We get a picture. And the concept I'm getting, this is very interesting. Edgar Allan Poe could have been a psychiatrist. Because the impression I'm getting is what we do in psychiatry. We decipher the code of the symptoms that the patient presents to us. And oftentimes they're in a dark place. And we feel as if we are deciphering a code in the dark of night. Am I close? Could I ask you please to read the 2 lines?
A master of deciphering codes in the dark of the night, he was also excessively punctilious too upon small points of honor and after his own.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you all.